I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to Hedge Tree to the southwest of here and speak with hero Leone. After attending to the Hedge Tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from Mirror Planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, and still there's no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, it's not unduly concerned. Our mail, however, was responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation, and is likely wondering if her wayward passengers are ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. Can I do it? Level 13. Cool. That's awesome. Oh, it's been long enough. I need to eat more raisins. Wait. Are you my... Somebody's not my class quest. No. We're not going to the lavender beds. No. If you are not a class quest or MSQ, you're not getting completed. Think about what you... Oh, God, you just disappeared. Right in front of my eyes. Did you see that? They just took off. That NPC just disappeared right in front of my face. Alright. You may never go to housing. That's it. I don't want to be a part of that drama. 6.1 is Ishgard housing, guys. And all housing moves to being part of the lottery system. Having gotten a house on my main early last year, that was a journey that, you know, is a choice you can make. It was a real mess. I do think the new system will be better, but it's not going to make everybody happy. It's going to make some people really mad. Because a lot of people are like, well, I never got one because I couldn't click on a sign, and now that there's a lottery, I'll definitely get one. And that's not how that math works at all. The majority of people that want a house will still not get a house because there's not enough houses for that number of people. And then you got to keep in mind that some houses are going to free companies and some houses are going to personals. So it's not even like one house per person. Like I have access to a free company house and a personal house, which means somebody else may have access to neither. What are we in a fate? Leonie, you picked this spot to be in a fate? Okay, they have reused this NPC like 3 times. Oh yes, what troubles you, mighty? Oh yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished. But the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence. The vicinity of Tamtar Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer if I may divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I should be late on arriving. Oh, okay. Oop. You think you know where the elves got the idea of inbreeding chocobos? I don't know that anybody's ever tracked that. Getting that clip was hard. I know Chris has the ability to clip longer. I can go add that to Fido. All these NPCs, they look exactly the same. Identical. I think there's a conspiracy. They may all be one person. This might be a giant Truman Show. And they're trying to hide the real truth from us. Kept getting errors. Also, Twitch is not super good at... So, Twitch is not super good at processing video while the video is still going. And so, like, a lot of times, like, watching a stream that's not yet over from the beginning gets really messy. Just let it finish and post-process, and it gets way better. No, I don't think you have editor, Fido, but I can add that. Chris has it because he was helping me with some stuff. It's like a manual. You have to manually do that. but I can just add it to mods really easily. Moderation. Channel privileges. I don't ever remember where to do it, though. Roles manager. All roles. Moderator. Fido. Here you go, man. Okay. A YouTube tutorial about chocobo racing? I have thought about making one. It's really hard to make it funny and not twisted. Highlights are for subscribers only. That should be fixed. We can fix that. There was a reason that it was set that way, and that reason is since gone. So I can fix that too. Originally it was set that way because we had ads on for everybody, and I wanted to give them a perk. But then it shifted because I was using the clips to fuel some exclusive content that I was generating. And the content was supposed to not be generated. It was supposed to not be available anywhere else. And so that was a way of like double vetting to make sure that like ideally that didn't accidentally get out. Because then if it did accidentally get out, it only got out to people with chests next to their name. So that at least was like better than just a complete breach of stuff. But that has since ended, so it's not a big deal. There it is. Fixed. Now anybody can view past broadcasts. Done. Perfect. Cool. Easy. Their settings, they have so many settings, so they're just kind of, hey, look, it's a different NPC! It's a different NPC! Oh my gosh! That's so exciting! Ah! You bear a message from Hero Leone! An evil presence in the Deepcroft! That does sound grave indeed! I shall organize a vessel for a later time, then. Perhaps a bell from now. 2? Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. I can't believe I'm already level 18. That is wild. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarrymill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. Oh, by Nofika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn all across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can, and deliver it to Keitha at Bench Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. All right. It's possible that the cheerful delivery of grave things is what's making them maniacal. It's possible. All right. Hard to say. There we go. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's such a big frog. Oh no, he's gonna eat me. He's a lumber toad. Do you think they eat trees? God, things die so fast now that I'm, like, out-leveling stuff. That's only gonna get worse. Worse and worse and worse. Up. Up. Okay. All right. This is a long run back. I think this might be worth a teleport. There is a way to set in my settings. Use... always use when it's greater than 999. 999. Well, not 9,000. Great. And now I can teleport, and it will not use it. Good. So, I thought Margarita here was trying to get me to benefit my conjurer. But you misled me by trying to bait me into housing drama. No, no, no. Shame. For shame. Sitting there looking all innocent. I thought you were trying to help me. This is actually in another zone entirely. And I haven't had a reason to go here yet. I assume I will. I was just going to do it when the MSQ took me nearby. Maybe that's a bad plan. You have a delivery for me? I do. I took this from a giant frog. Oh, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagons ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from Mirror Planks. But I see you managed to scrape through together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors and a deep crawl for bandit goat throats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if my chocobos are safe at night, it does. I mean, we just want to put the sisters and the brothers together and just make the best darn chocobos that ever existed. If we're ever in need of venturing skills, though, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. You guys are twisted. Oh. No! Oh, please, God, no, Leah's egg! Meteor, you must help me! I stepped out of the stables, but for a moment, when I returned, it was gone! It was gone! An egg? Sorry? Sure, all the chocobos lay another? You don't understand. The leg is extremely valuable. I must find it. After all, after a mother has a certain number of eggs, she has to be ground up into a piece of paper. That's the rule. You'll help me, won't you, Meteor? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more, just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they notice anything unusual. Alright. See anyone acting suspicious? No, I most certainly did, lad. A man was running off towards Tam Terra Deepcroft. You say an egg was took. I'd say that's your culprit. I didn't see the egg, but I'm ready to blame them. Why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without proper learning, damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Okay. These people just sit around all day. A chocobo egg has gone missing? Let me think. Now that you mention it, chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. I could describe the peddler. His cell is in. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, God, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? I show such effort as I just sit here. You guys could sure help out. You could act like you want to help me. Maybe get off the rock and talk to me. Hey! Bernard, I don't remember your voice. You're gonna get a new one, buddy. Have I seen any odd characters about aside from yourself? No, not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luculo. If you say he was away from the stables at the time, who was that with the chocobos? I don't know. You guys seem to trust me, and I just got here. Probably somebody else you trusted. What level is this? 14! And then you said a Freaks level 20? MSQ? That's not a big deal. That should be doable. It's possible we could get even further. We'll see. We'll see what happens if it slows down as it gets up more towards instances. There can be no mistake, then. The egg is indeed stolen. From what you have told me, there's no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leah's egg and disregard all the rest, as we are dealing with someone well-versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say the individual in question is likely to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leah, you see, his bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds to ever grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leah's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Halt your chocobos, Liquilo. If this egg's thieves from Ishgard, like you say, let it go running off towards Tamtar Deepcroft. Unless I got me a mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Yes, but he may seek to lead a false trail, or... not important. Leah's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing him after yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds meteor, but Axe of Darren, who ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things up to you. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tamtar Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he's working alone. Where? Oh. Am I about to go to a dungeon? Is Tamtar first? I don't know why I always think of Sestasha as first. Is Sestasha first? Ugh. It's hard to say. You feel like junk either way when you sink down in a class. Like, even the really powerful classes, like Red Mage and Gunbreaker, like, they don't feel good at that range. I mean, you tear things up, but, like, I don't want to tear things up. Tamtara's second. Okay. Assassin with 43 months. Thank you. Oh, I still... You're right. I gotta go see the other... I gotta go discover the other cities. We haven't been asked to leave the city-state. I think that's at 15. And I can, like, pick up other classes then? Which might not be a terrible plan, but I don't want to get distracted leveling another class up. So I'd probably rather get to 50 and then go pick up Red Mage or Samurai and balance those in. I think that's the better play. Probably Red Mage. I know literally nothing about the Red Mage storyline, so that's probably the one to do. Okay, this is definitely a guild hest. Wholeheartedly, this is a guild hest. Oh, come on. Are you being serious right now? I don't feel nearly as bad about murdering magicked bones. I felt bad about murdering the, like, squirrels. That people were like, if you're really loyal to us, you'll murder squirrels. Like, that felt much darker, but bones that have risen due to magic seems like, eh. Is this not where I need to be? It doesn't feel like where I need to be. Ugh. Oh, 10 to pick another class up. Well, I am definitely well past that. This is not where I need to be. I think I need to be higher. Yes. I just killed that skeleton for no reason, but I don't feel bad about that. Let's see. That's where I need to be. Okay. Cool. Kuplu Kopo. You look creepy standing there uplit like that. Okay. Let's see some combat. Let's see some combat. I caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luke Willow. Who in Halone's bloody fury are you? Oh, those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm gonna kill you first. Yeah, I think killing you first is thematically what the plan would be. Even though you have likely substantially more life than everybody else. Here, what we'll maybe do is we'll toss a dot on everybody else. Especially this pesky healer here. You're a dick. Alright, and then we're gonna charge on it. You gotta kill the main guy. He's been talking trash. You know? Come on. Oh no! Big stun, big stun. I don't want anything to do with your pesky stun. I did get a raise, which goes to Shift 4. That's where that goes. AoE goes to W. Alright. You need to die first. You deserve to die first. Seems to be the troublemaker here. You're just getting healed up, aren't you? Here, why don't you heal yourself? Alright, healer's causing problems. I gotta take out your healer. Yeah. Okay. Now you can die. Yes. Yes, now we're making progress. Good. Kuplu Kopo, I'm sorry that I'm picking a thematically very fun way to kill them, but not good for you. You've taken a lot of arrows. Like a lot of arrows. But, you know, you just hang in there. I think this is important that we kill the big bad guy first. Okay, now that he's died, do you guys just want to run away? No? That's okay. That's okay. We'll kill you now. Yeah. I could have killed you quickly before, but, you know, your boss had to die first. He was not very nice to me. Nailed it. Thank you. Kupo! What's that? Kupo! How did I come out to be here? Huh, well, this egg here's Leah's. Leah's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when the nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. Kupo! So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Pet Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luke Willow would be happy to see you, Kupo. Well, put it in your pocket. Got it. Oh, God. Hello. Teleport. See if this Luke Willow can calm down a little bit. I got an egg in my pocket, and we're going to be very careful not to jump around and break it. You definitely wouldn't want to, like, accidentally crack the egg, you know? It'd be really tragic. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yeah. Yes. Has the right coloring, the right weight. It's most definitely Leah's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, matey. 'Tis good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So, I was corrected in my assumption that an Asgardian was involved, albeit not the one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated an intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me. Couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could it be? One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in a part of the woods we now call the Standing Courses that day. Seemed to be like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze. I couldn't see a yaw in front of me for all the smoke. Well, nigh giving up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere. Tugs at me smoldering sleeve and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now my business is named Moogle Gifts Mounts. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible! May well be that the Moogle stood vigilance over us ever since that day. Ha! We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Meaner, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luke Willow wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Leah's egg is irreplaceable. I can not well express to you the depth of my gratitude, yet I find I'm still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I leveled again. Yep. Thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose this again, but I need to have your assistance in another matter. One of grave import, I fear. I gotta make everything a big deal. Of late, I've noticed that Ixali dirigibles have been appearing over the 12s with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me so much as where they chose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the Guardian Tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelvewood. And it is important to note that they are less than us. They are tribes of beasts. It was that which set me to thinking, what if they're equal to us? What if I've misunderstood? Just kidding. Ever since the appearance of this much talked about suspicious individual, many more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment. I would ask that you deliver those to Mother Mion. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible's about to happen. Alright. We're heading back. Oh! Alright. That is... So level 14, is it the level 15 quest that sends me into a dungeon? That feels right. I think 17 is what you sink down to. I think 15 is what Sestasha is. Hello there, Meteor. Word of your tireless efforts, Bent Branch Meadows, has reached my ears. The folk have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud, and I refer to myself in the third person, which isn't creepy at all. Keep up the good work, you hear. A letter from Luke Willow? Oh man, I hope he's ready to pay me, otherwise he might have to suffer consequences. Consequences are important. I haven't the slightest inkling what he would be thinking I'm threatening him with. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Meteor. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready.